We have no idea what we're doing at Universal today.
Hey there, Mam Fam. It has been a while since we've played our mystery list game, and we're bringing it back here at Universal's Islands of Adventure.
Alan and I have both curated to-do lists for each other for the park today, but we've not seen each other, so we literally have no idea what could happen, but it's gonna be fun, so let's go.
Let's go.
Alan, you're first. It is lunchtime, and thus I need you to select for us somewhere to have lunch, but the catch is, we have to eat somewhere that you've never been before.
Okay, I actually haven't eaten at quite a few places at Islands of Adventure. All of Toon Lagoon is on the table. I've not eaten at Comic Strip Cafe, Blondie's, also Wimpy's, haven't eaten there. But I guess this, let me know if this works. We've only ever eaten at Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous on the holiday tour. I've never actually eaten there during their daily operating hours. So I'm gonna pick there if that counts.
Approved. Also, they got a new menu recently, so.
Oh, now the reason I haven't eaten at some of these locations in the theme park is because I spend the majority of my time eating at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter or the Jurassic Park section because they both have really good food. Or if we are in Seuss Landing, I'm eating at Green Eggs and Ham because those tots are delicious. So I'm happy and excited to try something new. I have been inside of Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous before for previous iterations of the holiday tour where they have cookies and light bites, as well as in the past there was a Grinch meet and greet for that tour, but I've never actually ordered off of the menu here, so let's get in there and take a look. I do love just how cute it is inside of this tent. It's fully circus themed. You've got a whole bunch of performers happening around here. You've got a stack of elephants swinging different trapeze artists, and as well as this very jaunty lad who is swinging back and forth while smoking a pipe. Not two activities that I put together normally, but a great feat of strength.
Now there is a small ordering counter inside, but that's really intended if you are going to pay with cash or you have some allergy questions. The majority of folks, they're encouraging to use the Universal app to order. Now there are going to be two options when you look at it. You're going to see the mobile pickup and then you're going to see table service. Mobile pickup is actually a window right over here where if you want to just grab something to go, you can order from there. If you want to eat inside, you are going to select table service. You're going to place your order through the app. They can accept discounts through the app, pay for it, and then you will scan a QR code on your table and they'll bring it to you. So it's kind of a hybrid quick service, full service situation.
It's also just amazing that we get to sit in one of these little booths there. This is a train that is running around the exterior of the restaurant, and these booths are inside the train cars, and Molly is imitating what it looks like to blow the whistle of a train.
So previously the menu here was kind of your traditional theme park fare, chicken tenders, burgers. They did have chicken and waffles, which are fun, and those are still on the menu, but they've zhuzhed it up a little bit. They've got the roast beef sandwich, which used to be a holiday exclusive. They have that all the time now. They've also added things like poke bowls and pizza pasta. So mixed it up a little bit, and I'm really excited because I've heard the new menu is really good.
Our food has arrived at our table. I picked up the roast beast sandwich, and Molly has nabbed the chicken and waffles. Look at that, sandwich on a sandwich. Isn't that too nutty?
All right, so I got the famous chicken and waffles. It's got hand-breaded fried chicken atop a waffle and a hot honey glaze on there and curly fries. So I'm excited about this. This chicken actually looks very good. This is pretty good. For theme park fried chicken and waffles, first of all, I want to compliment the chicken. It's clearly not like frozen chicken tenders that they've just fried. This is clearly battered fresh. It's nice and moist, nice big pieces of chicken. And they definitely seasoned the breadcrumbs and the batter before they fried it. It has, I can taste like garlic, chili, salt, pepper. My two things that I don't love about it is I wish the waffle was a little bit thicker to hold up to the big pieces of chicken. The waffle flavor kind of gets lost because there's so much chicken. And two, I like the honey on it, but I wish it was hotter. I don't taste a ton of like heat, a little bit on the back end. But I personally wish it was spicier because I'm a spicy food person. But overall, definitely better than expected chicken and waffles.
All right, let's get into this roast beast sandwich. This is a mushroom loaf with shaved roast beef on top, along with some crispy onions in their special sauce. And then we can't forget the tiny sandwich atop the big sandwich. Save that for later. It's sort of like a amuse-bouche of sandwich. It's really hard to know how to tackle this. First of all, There is a lot of meat on that. It's not dry. It's cooked very well. You don't get a ton of the mushroom flavors, so if you're mushroom averse, you're not going to get any of those flavors or textures. It's mostly umami, as they'd say. It's not a combination that I normally think to go with, but I think they crushed it because it's not super horseradishy. So if you don't like horseradish, you're not going to be put off by this because it's not punching you in the face. It's just a little zesty. And now, of course, it's so funny. Little baby sandwich. That's awesome.
There's no garlic on it.
It's little pieces of garlic toast, a tiny little roast beef patty, and slices of cheese. This is just a fun meal. All right, well, that was a really nice meal at Circus McGurkus Cafe Stupendous. I'm glad I got to experience that. I think it's got a menu that's going to have a lot of crowd pleasers. It's still inside, and it's going to be less crowded than the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, so I'm going to be going back. But now it is time for Molly's list selection. Okay, Molly, for you must experience something that has been both in a book and on a screen.
That's funny. You'll see why later. Okay, obviously my brain first goes to Harry Potter, a book I read a lot. And movies, obviously, like Ollivander's comes to mind, because that is a very iconic moment in both the book and the movie. But I guess technically, like most of Wizarding World could be from that, like Flight of the Hippogriff. Very, very, again, iconically rides on Buckbeak. Hagrid's, you could say, like, you come face to face with Fluffy, or there's some characters. I'm gonna have to look at wait times for this. But Jurassic Park is also a book, so whilst there's some alterations to the movie, like you could say a lot of stuff from Jurassic Park would count. I also love Jurassic Park. Technically, comic books are books, so pretty much anything in Marvel, too. I have to go to wait times. Wait, also, the first wait time is for Kara Seussel, and now I'm realizing, I don't know if you guys know this, Dr. Seuss are also books. So I could do a Dr. Seuss ride, because some of them have been in movies, too, like Green Eggs and Ham is in Cat in Hat. Oh, we could go on the Nightmare Ride. That's actually an option for any wait times. All right. Cat in the Hat has a 5-minute wait, which it's always fun and scary. Jurassic Park River Adventure has a 10-minute wait. I don't want to get wet, even though I do like that water ride. Spider-Man has a 10-minute wait, but I will throw up.
Yes, we have just eaten.
So I guess that means you probably don't want to do Incredible Hulk. 15-minute wait. It's a fun coaster, and I've seen the Hulk on a screen, and he's in comic books. Flight of the Hippogriff 20. Velocicoaster's 40, but we also just ate, so probably don't want to ride Velocicoaster. Hagrid's is 90. That's what I really was looking at. Ollivander's. It is probably the most iconic thing I think you can do in this park that is from a book and a movie, and it doesn't have a long wait right now. We were almost going on the fever dream that is Cat in the Hat, though. Sigh. It literally never gets old walking into Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I just love hearing the music and the skyline with Hogwarts in the background. You've got the train. It's just, oof, it feels like coming home. Now, Hogsmeade here at Islands of Adventure is the original Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And it has a lot of the shops and locations that you probably remember from the books and the film. This is where the kids get to venture on their weekends, and Harry sneaks out with his invisibility cloak after his horrible aunt and uncle won't sign his permission for him. But you've got Honeyduke's, the candy shop, Three Broomsticks, the Hog's Head, and Ollivander's, which in the books and the movie is located in Diagon Alley, and it is here as well. But they added like a Hogsmeade branch of Ollivander's here, as this was the original Wizarding World in the theme park, and they wanted somewhere you could pick up your magic wand to do the magic wand interactive spells. Now, you don't have to do the Ollivander's wand experience to get a wand. You can just go into the shop on the other side and pick up a wand, either one that's a kind of unique to the theme park, or you can pick one modeled after a favorite character. I have several wands, including Lupin. He's my favorite character. Hermione, another of my favorites. Sirius Black, Voldemort. But if you want the full kind of sorcerer's/philosopher's stone experience that Harry has in the first story of Harry Potter, then you want to do the Ollivander's wand experience. Basically, it is about a 10-minute show where a wand maker is going to choose one person in the audience, one person. So keep in mind, if you've got little ones, only one person's going to get chosen, and they are going to go through the process of seeing what wand selects them.
Anything for fellow Hufflepuff. Loyalty and hard work, those are our watchwords. Come, Jody, to the desks. We use unicorn hairs, phoenix tail feathers, and the heartstrings of dragons. 12 inches exactly. The old reliable. Perfectly sturdy, quite balanced. Inside a unicorn hair.
Aguamenti.
Ah, you see how he's... Oh, well. Oh, just once is all the... This is, again, a miss. Merlin's beard is perfect. Now, a wand of the yew tree is for an independent thinker. Thank you for selecting Ollivanders.
The Ollivander show literally always makes me teary when the music comes on and the wand is chosen. I, unfortunately, was not chosen, but that's not surprising because there was a little kid in there. So adults, they're probably going to pick a kid, as they should. And this one was a sweet little girl who had her Hufflepuff accessories on, and she was all excited to get a wand. So it's really fun, doesn't take very long, and it sets you in the mood to go wand shopping if you're going to buy one. Fun thing about the wands, previously you could get them personalized in Hollywood only, and I got one there, but now you can get them personalized here as well. Note, it is $30 on top of the cost of the wand, but it's pretty cool to have your name on your wand, and it makes it an extra special souvenir. All right, Alan.
Yes.
It is now time. The reason I laughed on yours is because we had similar minds again.
Okay.
Your task is to come face to face with a creature that you first saw on screen or by page.
Okay, so the first that jumped to mind because we're here is you have Buckbeak over at Flight of the Hippogriff. I suppose you could also count Fluffy for Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure TM, but
There's a lot of creatures on there.
it's so many creatures, but it's also a 90-minute wait. Close by, you have Blue for Raptor Encounter. I suppose if I really wanted to dip back into what you mentioned earlier, we could go back to Seuss Landing and see any of the creatures from Doctor Who's universe, namely the Cat in the Hat, because it's just a nightmare and I love it. But I think Blue. I think I want to see Blue. Or whatever raptor's willing to meet with us.
I think Alan made a wise choice, but just for context, when I was writing it, I was also thinking technically we could do Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. I knew you'd never pick it because it makes you want to throw up.
Oh, yeah.
But you meet dragons and Acromantula and other creatures, Dementors from the Harry Potter stories. Also Kong. I thought about you could ride Skull Island Reign of Kong because you come very close to Giant King Kong.
I suppose by that same logic, Molly, we could have also ridden Jurassic Park River Adventure or Velocicoaster because we are meeting creatures. But I don't know, there's just something so intimate about meeting a raptor that close. All right, and here we are at the Raptor Encounter where you might meet a raptor. It could be Blue, it could be any of the other raptors in their pack. I'm so excited. We have just chatted with one of the team members on the way in, one of the Raptor Handler crew, and they have let us know that it should be Blue we're meeting here. One of the key things here, we got to listen to that handler. Now, if it's not Blue here, it could be another adult raptor, or it could be a baby raptor. Just as ferocious, just on a smaller scale.
Okay, here we go. Guys, you can. I would. They want to get a selfie. Let's get the selfie first, and then we're gonna put that phone away because I do value your life, and she is. Okay, yeah, let's get that. Okay, great. All right, you guys are so cool. I assume you guys are together. Okay, can you guys make a heart with your hands in the center? Now split your bodies. So keep your heart together. All right, this symbolizes your love. You don't want to break your love no matter what. So let's bring your love up. Let's bring it down a little bit. Great, this is a tracking exercise. Let's bring it to the side. Yeah, let's get out of there now. Get out. Okay, you're fine.
Meeting Blue is, I honestly think, one of, if not the best, kind of like character meet and greet experience ever. It is so cool. She's awesome. And I've said it before, but you're going to watch these adults get scared of her and you're going to be like, you're an idiot. And then you get close to her.
And you're like, wow, that is a dinosaur and it could eat me.
She is big. Now, Alan, I have a question for you. It's very important. If you could meet any dinosaur from the Jurassic universe, but not Blue, because we already met her, who would you like to meet?
You know, I think most sane people would say an herbivore.
That's, yeah.
I disagree. I'm going to go with either the Spinosaurus
Oh, the one from 3?
or it's hard not to go with the T-Rex.
It's got to be the T-Rex,
It's got to be a
right?
T-Rex, right?
The GOAT, the OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the Indominus. No,
No, that's
crazy.
That is a terrifying hellscape of a monster.
But a T-Rex, I'll just carry flares and be fine.
Yeah, that's what I've learned. Flares and no heels. Unless you're very brave, in which case wear heels when you have your flares.
Yeah, I will.
All right, well, Molly's just sort of vibing out.
They have this like calypso version of the Jurassic Park theme that plays in the BGM if you listen closely. It's got steel drums and it's a vibe.
It's quite a vibe, I agree. Now, your next list item
Okay.
is to enjoy something that can only be found in this park. It is a Island of Adventure exclusive.
When you say enjoy something, are you meaning anything or did you mean like food? Or
Food.
what is enjoy?
Beverage.
I enjoy rides.
I know. Let's say I enjoy a food or beverage.
Food or beverage. Got it. I have my answer immediately, and it's probably not shocking to anyone who knows me or watches us regularly, but I'm going to go through some of the things I thought in my noggin that aren't the winner. We could go back to Wizarding World and get the Hogshead Brew. There are 5 exclusive beers for the Wizarding World, but 3 of them are on both sides, and then there's 1 exclusive to Hogsmeade and 1 exclusive to Diagon Alley. But I don't want that. I could go back to Sue's Landing and get green eggs and ham. As Alan mentioned before, they're delicious, but I'm full for my chicken and waffles. There's a lot of food here. I could go get the Kong dog, which is a 12-foot long hot dog Kong, but have we met? I'm definitely not getting that. I don't know why I'm delaying this any further. We're gonna get a Jurassic Park beer. Again, it's not surprising at all that I would be headed to get the Isla Nublar IPA, which is the signature beer that is only sold here in Islands of Adventure in Jurassic Park, and I guess technically Universal Hollywood as well, but it's not in the other park, which was what I was told the rules are. I just think it's so fun when there's an exclusive beer themed to a land or a character in a theme park, and you can't get it anywhere else. The marketing works on me, what can I say? And my absolute favorite one of all is here in Jurassic Park. It is a hazy, fruity IPA, and you can get it several places. I'm going to head into Burger Digs because it doesn't look like they have too long of a line. You can also get it at the Watering Hole, which is the bar when you first get into this land, and some of the carts as well. But it is scrumptious. And as a pro tip, if it is busy, you can mobile order it from here at Burger Digs and not wait. Plus air conditioning. Plus, inside here is the Discovery Center from the first Jurassic Park movie, and it's really cool to look at. And it has some of the dinosaur skeletons from the original Jurassic Park, the real movie props. Picked up our beers and are now sitting outside where Velocicoaster is literally right there, and you get to watch it go by and hear people having fun. One thing I want to remind you, if you are used to drinking at Walt Disney World, there you can pick up 2 drinks per ID. At Universal, you can only pick up 1, and they're very strict. We got carded to buy the beers and to pick up the beers. So just keep that in mind. They're going to ID you if you are drinking, which we are, obviously. Cheers. It's just so good. If you've never had an IPA before, or you don't like IPAs because they're really hoppy and heavy, that's not what this is. It's actually quite fruity and nice, and that cuts through the hoppiness on the back end. I'm tasting like apricot, peach a little bit. It is so delicious and absolutely one of my favorite theme park eats, so I highly recommend. Beers consumed. I can't help but assume you put that on the list, knowing I would pick the Isla Nublar, and perhaps you wanted one as well.
I had a strong hunch, and I was right. I'm not mad.
Okay, for your next task, it's going to be long and complicated. Are you ready?
Yes?
Play.
What?
Play. Channel your inner child and play.
Oh, I was so confused. Okay, so play. That says to me something like the play area here in Jurassic Park, or I guess do the little like carnival style games. Well, we're gonna go to Marvel Superhero Island and play on those carnival games.
I'm not gonna lie, I wanted you to pick Camp Jurassic because I think you trying to fit would be very entertaining for us all. But Marvel's good. You could have picked the arcade in Marvel too.
I could have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as fun as arcade games are, I just feel like having a physical prize is more fun.
That's true. And when you're a little kid, all you want to do is play these games. And most parents say no because they're kind of silly to play carnival games when you're at a theme park, and But we're gonna do it now.
Yeah. Now, Molly is correct. You could play a lot of these carnival-style games in Jurassic Park. However, the prizes there are mostly, well, dinosaurs. And I've noticed that the prizes closer to Marvel Superhero Island are a little bit more diverse. They've had Quint before that I have won. I've also seen things from Ghostbusters. And speaking of Ghostbusters, we have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, Sonic the Hedgehog. just a much more diverse prize pool. Slimer,
Go, Sonic! You're so fast, Sonic!
You got it!
Sonic! Go, Sonic! Yes!
it's a real bummer.
I won this. It wasn't even my turn. But they needed 2 people to play, so.
Do you like him?
He's so cute. There were a bunch of different Marshmallow Men to choose from. We would have needed another player to win one of the classic monsters, which I had my eye on the Dracula, but the Marshmallow Man's a pretty good prize. Now these games were, it's what, $20 for us both to play? This is a $20 plush right here. I don't know if that's worth it, but you know, it's fun. You'd probably pay $20 for this in the gift shop, so it's like the added bonus of winning, as long as no one you don't know is on your team, because then, you know.
You're next. All right, Molly, this feels a little bit superfluous now, but your last task is to leave this park with a new and exotic pet.
Besides the Marshmallow Man.
I don't know if I'd count a delicious puffed mallow as a pet, but sure, if you want to count him, you can.
My eyes just caught a Chucky that's at the basketball one. Too bad I would never win that one. I don't think Chucky's a pet either, though. Okay, if I'm gonna adopt a pet, my first thought is actually Magical Menagerie, which is in Diagon Alley, so that's not it. So I would say still Wizarding World, though. There's lots of fun little creature plushes and things, but also dinosaurs. I'm gonna go to the front. I was actually thinking today how I wanted a dinosaur keychain to go on this bag, because I like having different keychains I can swap in and out and always changing the bag. And I don't have a Jurassic Park one, so I'm gonna hope there's a dinosaur keychain up at the main store at the front, but if they don't have Jurassic Park, they'll definitely have Harry Potter. Like any good theme park, Islands of Adventure has a big store at the front of the park that's got stuff from all the different lands, and it's called the Trading Company here. Now, it's not gonna have everything from every land. You're certainly gonna find more Harry Potter things in the specialty shops there, more Jurassic things in those specialty shops, Marvel, Seuss, etc. But they're gonna have a smattering of goods from all of the lands. And again, I'm looking for a little plush friend or a little keychain friend that I can add to my bag. And I'm going first to Jurassic because I do have several Harry Potter keychains, but I don't have any little dinosaurs that can come with me on adventures. Now, this is completely unrelated to my shopping, but how cool was this model of the Velocicoaster track with a bunch of the cars? I've seen these wooden puzzles before, but I've not seen this one. That's awesome. Also, I really like this gigantic Jurassic Park mug with a very big dinosaur on it. I wonder if that counts as adopting a creature. I have found lanyards and key card holders, which are very popular here because people like to put their express passes in them, but still no little dinosaur or dinosaur themed keychains. Maybe there's a big keychain rack at the front of the store. Okay, I found keychains, including some personalized ones. Let's see if they have either of our names. It's not a creature, but now I just want to know. Alan, they do have your name, and it's spelled right, A-L-A-N. That's very exciting. Do they have Molly, though? They don't have Molly, though, which is rude. Okay, I found some other keychains. There's this cute How to Train Your Dragon one. Let's see. Looking for dinosaurs. There's lots of different Marvel ones. These are kind of fun. These aren't really creatures. I don't think I would call Thor a creature. But they have a lot of Marvel. Let's see. Oh, here's some Jurassic Park. There's like a T-Rex bottle opener. That's nice, a T-Rex. If I can't find another one, I will probably get one of these.
Let him out.
The Transformers. Oh, I could get a wrench because of the family. The Grinch, you could call him a creature, I suppose. Here we go. Okay, there's a Stegosaurus, the Endoraptor from Jurassic World 2, or the no, that's blue. That's blue. We want blue. I thought it was the Indominus at first, but it's definitely blue. I'm gonna adopt blue. Or should I adopt E.T.?
E.T. is an alien creature with sentience and shouldn't be considered a pet.
Would you consider blue a pet? It's a dinosaur. She's a smart dinosaur.
Blue's a raptor, so not necessarily a pet either, but more pet-like than E.T.
All right, as much as I like the E.T., I came in here for a dinosaur. And Blue is a pretty awesome dinosaur, and she matches my bag.
Well, that brings us to an end of another mystery list game. I had fun with that.
I have a good time shooting these videos. Hopefully you have fun following along, but it's fun to come to the park and not know what we're doing because usually we have a list and we have got to get a bunch done. It's kind of fun to just see where the game and the day takes us, come to the park without any plans.
Between this and randomizer, it's always fun to just come out and try to make our way through the parks without really an idea of where we're going.
And hopefully this is fun for you to follow along and maybe see some lesser known places to eat and things to do at Universal's Islands of Adventure.
And let us know where you'd like us to play this game next time in the comments down below.
And if you have any ideas for our lists.
Ooh, yeah. But until next time, friends, please be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, follow us on all of our socials, and come join us on Discord. We'd love to have you there. The links for all that were down below.
And until next time, friends, I'm Molly.
And I'm Alan.
And it's been magical. And rarsome.
Ferocious is also another really good word that you could use.
Look at my little blue.
Rarsome.
I love it.
Hey, buddy, here you go. You know, ultimately, all these toys are for you anyway. So here you go, buddy. This is yours now. Enjoy the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.